Hello everybody! Long time no see. Well, I guess you still can't see me. But I'll be on in just a second. Let me know how the audio sounds. We're gonna do a little bit of play with Jimbo in just a second because he is, as usual, a psychopath. A psycho cat? That sounds better. Alright, let me know how I sound. I'll be on in just a moment. Okay, music was kind of loud. I got that note. Just turned down the music. Let me know how else it sounds. And we'll be on in just one moment. I just need to grab something else. Oh, I forgot about the... Oh, boy. Okay. Sorry about that. I just realized I totally forgot to do the giveaway. So I just made the giveaway right now. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Yes, I am, Jimbo. And I'm putting it in the description too. Probably won't be a big giveaway. I might wait till Monday because we're doing another live stream on Monday, but we'll talk about that in just a second. Okay, buddy. You ready to rock and roll? You're not even in your position. You're just rolling around the floor. Come here. Come here. Ready? Come get it. Get your toy, you dumb. Dumb. Come here. If you're gonna be cute for the camera at least. All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the late start. You know, Jimbo had to get some Jimbo in him. We had to get some play with Jimbo. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Let me know how I sound. Can you see me? Hello, chat. R, you, there. Hey, everybody. Okay, so, thank you so much for joining. Today, we've got a brand new pattern out now, and it's totally free for only a week. You have 1 week to make our brand new free crochet pattern, which is what we're going to be making today. That's going to be for an adorable sea star. Look at how cute this is. This is the brand new pattern by by Drooby Zoo. Jimbo is back in this cute little spot here licking a pirate squid and really trying to take apart its hat. It's so cute. I wish you guys could see it. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, stop distracting me. I'm trying to do an intro, buddy. Today, the brand new pattern that we're going to be making today is for our brand new Sea Star by Drooby Zoo, out now and totally for free for only 1 week. It looks like my lighting is a little wonky here, so let's see if I can't fix that. Does that make it brighter, or does that make it brighter? Neither of them. Okay, this one? That one make it brighter, or does that make it brighter? No? Oh. See, wait. This one. That makes it brighter. No, that makes it way darker. How about like that? How's that? Oh no, it's not any better. That's a little bit better. Okay, anyhow, today we are going to be making an adorable sea star by Sir Pearl Grey. Pattern out now. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/starfish or linked in the bio, in the description down below. And as someone just pointed out, we have a brand new pin. Look at this cute new pin that's out now. Well, it's not technically out now because it is part of our pre-orders for the next season's kit. That's right. Pre-orders are out now for season 3 holiday hooks. We're going to be talking a lot more about it next week, but if you pre-order it now, you'll not only get 10% off, which is a huge discount, plus you get an extra discount if you have a membership. So if you have a membership, I think you get like 15% off, something like that. Really biggest discount you're gonna get is like right now. But not only do you get that, but you also get a bonus pin in your kit if you pre-order it, or if you get it with an annual pass. So go sign up now. You can learn more by just going to clubcrochet.com in the description down below. You can also go clubcrochet.com/seasonal-kit. And what's really cool about this new pin is that unlike our past month's pin, where it's a normal pin with a little clippy thing on the back, this one is actually magnetic. It's a magnetic pin. I thought it'd be kind of fun to try something different this month and do it with a magnet And what's really cool about this, not only does this work as like a fridge magnet or, you know, a regular pin that you can put on your shirt and stuff, but you can also put it on your refrigerator or really wherever you want, anywhere that's magnetic. It's really cool. And you can use it as a place marker for your patterns too. So you can like put this, what I've been doing is I'll take my loop out of a project just a little bit, and then I'll put this around the loop, and it'll lock my project in place. So it's just kind of cool. So new pins are out now for pre-orders. Next season's kit, we'll talk about it a little bit more in the live stream, but I'm very, very excited about it. Thank you, Cooper. Cooper just put a link in the description for that. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's talk about what we're making today. We're making a starfish. Oh shoot, we gotta do the vote. Okay. Hold on. It's been a week, okay? Hold on. What should our main color be? And we're gonna go cyan, pink, purple, or teal. Okay, so we're making a starfish, and I need your opinion on what our main color should be. Should it be purple, pink, teal, or cyan? Go ahead and vote now. ASAP. I should have put that vote up like way sooner. My bad. Big time my bad. We're going to be doing a bunch of votes in this live stream, though. And while we're talking about that, while y'all are voting on that, let's talk about all the materials that you do need to crochet this pattern if you want to join us. Obviously, the pattern is available online, clubcrochet.com/starfish, free for a week. I said that already. But outside of that, what you're going to need is some yarn. You only really need one color for the main part of the starfish. We will be adding details. That's going to be up to you on what details we're going to be adding today. But adding lines or dots or something like that to the sides of our starfish. And you're going to vote on that color as well. So you might want a secondary color. You might want some black thread if you want to add a little mouth here. You can also do it with yarn if you have yarn to do that with instead. And then some safety eyes. We're going to be using 8mm safety eyes in this video instead of our 6mm ones. They just look a little bit better when they're a little bit bigger eyes like that. So those are all the materials you're going to need. You're going to need a crochet hook, of course. We're going to be using a size G 4mm crochet hook, as I normally do in all my videos. You'll need a darning needle. I've got a little crimped end darning needle like this. It's a little bit easier to sew in hard to reach stitches, although this pattern actually doesn't really have any sewing together. You just need it to like kind of hide some spots or sew closed the ends of the starfish, but there's not really any sewing together. It's actually a very, very unique pattern. I think you're gonna really like it. If you want to get needles, we have needles in the shop. We've got eyes in the shop. We've got yarn in the shop. This is our brand new color pack that's available now, and all of which you can get with a discount if you have a Club Crochet membership, which is actually the best way you can support this channel if you really like what's going on here. You can support by just signing up for a membership. You get early access to future patterns. You get access to the exclusive library of tutorials, downloadable PDFs, all that fun stuff, and it's a great way to support the channel. Memberships start at only $5 a month. You can even get a free trial if you want to try it out, see if it's something you want. You can cancel it at any time. You can learn more by just going to clubcrochet.com. Hey guys, sweep off the shoulder right there. That was the best I've ever done at explaining that, in my opinion. Other ways to support the channel if you want to. There are pins and merch in the shop. We've got t-shirts. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got a pretty adorable Jimbo t-shirt on right now, which is great. He loves the attention. You know it. Oh, by the way, I gotta pick a color. I'm gonna choose that color. Ooh, it is a close vote for colors right now. Ooh, it's close. Okay. So pins and stuff are in the shop. We have a giveaway going on right now. Let's see what other ways, what other things. Oh yes, that's right. Another great way to support the channel during the live stream, if you'd like to, is you can tip. You can tip by just going to clubcrochet.com/tip. There's a link in the description. You can also tip with a super chat by going to the corner of the chat bubble, and there's a little dollar icon. You can tip that way as well. If you tip today, we're going to be adding anything that is supported into our bowl of crocheted critters. We're aiming to get this filled up. I actually think I took one of these out Did I? Maybe I didn't. Well, I'm just gonna add a couple little ones just in case. So we'll add this little tiny guy there, and we'll add, no, that's one I want to show you guys in a little bit. No, that's also one I want to show you in a bit. Hold on, I got secrets to show you today. We'll add this little octopus as well, just to get us a little bit more set up. But if you would like to tip, you can add something to here. Speaking of, we actually have 2 tips today. We got a tip randomly in the middle of the week by someone that's name was H10887. I don't know who you are, but super thank you if you are watching this. Thank you so much for your tip. Especially thank you for a tip outside of the live stream. Like, that was way cool. Thank you so much. Ultra appreciated. And for your support, we're gonna add something to the background in this video that we'll add to our fishbowl later on. I got something pretty special for you. Let's see. We're gonna go, well, hold on, buddy. We're gonna go ahead and put out this captain out for you to say thank you so much. This is one of my favorite octopuses that I've ever crocheted. I mean, look at how cool the little pirate hat is. By the way, the pirate hat is a free tutorial on the website if you want to make one. But yeah, we're gonna put this out for you. Thank you for your support. And to Cooper, Bo Booper, Fee Fi Fo Fooper, thank you for your support, my friend. Oh wow, it was a huge support. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Cooper, you just supported for your own birthday? Cooper. Thank you for your support, my friend. We're gonna add something pretty big for Cooper then. Well, first, I think we need a couple things, right? The first thing we'll add is this, just because I'm really proud of it and I want you to see. I tried making those miniature patterns using blanket yarn, and it worked. This is gonna fill that bowl up pretty significantly, actually. Well, whatever. We're gonna add that out for Cooper. Just a giant mini squid, which is way cool. Miniature patterns are coming out next week, by the way. And let's add a jellyfish for Cooper as well. Actually, you know what? No. Let's add a rainbow squid for Cooper. Rainbow squid for Cooper, the super duper. Thank you for your support, Cooper. I super duper appreciate it. Super duper Cooper. Okay. Well, I think we got enough votes on what color to do. So let's go ahead and end the poll there. Yes, we did. We ended the poll. What are you doing over here, though? You got a bed and everything. Oh, hold on. God, you're so crazy right now. Say happy birthday, Cooper. Say it. Okay, you don't even know how to talk. Now you don't know how to talk? You won't shut up, and then now you won't know how to talk? Jeez Louise. Lay in your bed. Boop. Okay. All right, so we voted on cyan. All right. Let's put these aside. Cyan. Yes, Jimbo, we're grabbing our cyan color because we need to crochet a cyan starfish today. There it is. Okay, and let's go ahead and pull up the tutorial. Probably should have done that sooner. But you know what? It's easy to get to because it's free right now. No logging in or nothing. Video tutorial and everything. Go get it. All right. Okay, so we're crocheting. Buddy, stop. He's so crazy right now. Can I put this yarn on the ground without you attacking it? I don't believe you. I don't believe him. I don't trust him. I don't believe him. All right, we're just going to do it without putting the yarn on the ground and hope it doesn't fall. We'll see what happens. Okay, so we are making an adorable sea star today, and we're going to definitely have to customize it with you. When will the polls be released? What do you mean half a dozen reasons? Do you mean the polls for the new Club Crochet Challenge? Because that is a great question. The Club Crochet Challenge vote is out now. So if you would like to vote on which pattern or which of the octopi made in the Club Crochet Challenge you want to win. Jimbo, stop! Oh my gosh, you are wild right now, dude. Hey, go away. Go away from my feet. No. Jimbo, yes, Naughty Kitty is completely right. Okay, we got slobber all over this yarn now, which is gonna be great. Oh my gosh, what? You sound like you're dying, but you're not. Yes, you are. Can you hear him? Jimbo, say hi. Okay, there you go. We heard you. We heard you. If you would like to vote on the Club Crochet Challenge, Cooper just put it in the description, or in the chat rather. You could just go to clubcrochet.com/challenge. And yes, I agree. It needs a hat or a headband or something. We need to add some kind of customization to this sea star. But the challenge vote is up now on the website. And you can use the links that Cooper just posted or by going to clubcrochet.com/challenge to vote on the top 4 submissions for the Club Crochet Challenge. So we had some really, really cute ones. My personal favorite is there's a squid with boxing gloves that I think is really cute. Half a dozen reasons. Cooper just put the link in the chat. So that is where you can go. Or by going to clubcrochet.com/challenge. CHALLENGE. I think I spelled challenge right. Okay, so we're making our sea star here. Now the sea star is actually pretty awesome. A pretty awesome pattern by Drooby Zoo, a different Amigurumi artist. This pattern is not designed by myself, so I need to make that very clear. It's designed by another Amigurumi artist that goes by Drooby Zoo. I reached out and commissioned him to make a pattern for this new season because I just love the way he makes patterns. I think they're very unique and very fun to make. So go check him out if you want to see more patterns like this one. But today's pattern's really, it's got a really unique construction. Essentially, we're making 2 pentagons and then putting the pentagons together by working our arms into the stitches along the edges of the pentagon, and it creates like all the sides of the star. It works so well. I'm extremely excited about this pattern. I think it's way, way unique, and yeah, I think it's just a really, really cool pattern. I think you're gonna like it. Personally, I've never really constructed something in a similar way to the way that that he did in this pattern. So it gave me a lot of really cool ideas for other patterns too, using a similar technique. So I really hope you like it. Hey Dad, my dad is in the chat. Bobby 4M Metalworks, that's my pops. Hey Dad, how you doing? How you doing? What are you up to today? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we just got a few more rounds here. We're actually already almost done with one of the pentagons, which is pretty cool. This pattern's really fast to crochet too. It doesn't look like it's crazy fast to crochet, but it really is. Because there's probably less than 400 stitches, maybe 500 stitches in this pattern. It's really small, surprisingly small. Dude, Cosmo, a brand new account by Cosmo. How you doing, bud? I like the new channel name. I like the picture too. It looks like you are in control of a little universe. All right, nerdy artists, thanks so much for joining. We'll see you around. Make sure to enter the giveaway before you leave, though, if you get a chance. 1, 2, 3. Oopsies, I went right into the next round, but that's all right. I think this is actually the last round for our pentagon. And you could feasibly make this starfish smaller pretty easily as well, I think. Is Jimbo in a spot? Oh, good boy. What a good boy. What a good boy. Working in the shop. My dad is working in the shop. He has a little blacksmithing shop in the back of his in the backyard. And actually, he made this for us. Check this out. He made this for our tip cam. Oh wow, that camera is all wonky. Hold on, we can fix that. Background cam. Let's turn up that. There we go. Much better. So he made this really cool tree. This is all metal, and all the things on the tree are magnetic additions. They've been tips throughout the weeks, throughout the live streams, and I just pop them on there. And he made that in his blacksmithing shop in the backyard. Isn't that cool? Well, I guess that guy's upside down now. Pretty awesome. And also, look at my cat. Wow, look at that adorable cat. What a great life, right? I got cats, I got a creative father, everything's going great. And my mom's in the chat. Wow, the whole family's here. Except for my brother. Thanks a lot for not joining, Taylor. No, I'm just kidding. He's working right now. Hi, Mom. How are you? My mom snuck into our backyard earlier today while we were sleeping. We kind of slept in today. And so she snuck in the backyard and cut off a bunch of eucalyptus for some project that she's working on. We got a pretty creative family. Twiz! How you doing, Twiz? Alright, last few stitches for the first half of our Starfish. Already almost done. So this is going to be Pentagon A. Boom. And you know what's kind of cool? You guys chose the exact colors in the tutorial, which is just kind of fun. We're going to leave a somewhat long end. I don't remember if I need this end or not, so I'm going to cut it kind of long just in case. And we'll go ahead and put that to the side and keep on crocheting on. The Creative Loop family. That's exactly right, Katrina. All right, maybe we'll see you later, Nerdy Artist. Thanks so much for joining and being in the chat. I'm doing A-okay, Twiz. Let's see, what is new? I know it's been about a week for me since I did a live stream, and that's because last week, Jules and I went on a trip to the East Coast. We went and visited Pittsburgh. That was my first time in Pittsburgh. It was very fun, very cool. A nice and slow city. I really liked it a lot. It's a bit small, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I wasn't really expecting that. It to be so, like, quaint. But in like, quaint makes it sound bad, but it's not bad in a good way. It was a lot of fun. And very artsy, which I really like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And let's see. Then we went to Philadelphia to visit Jules's aunt. We didn't really see much of Philly, but we did get to spend a lot of time with Jules's aunt, who is another very extremely creative family member. Both of her aunts are very creative, and they showed us they do not glass blowing, like glass setting. It's what fused glass. Thank you, Jules. Jules is doing is making little. Well, you know what? I'll keep it as a surprise because she wants to show you eventually. But she's in the other room on sabbatical right now. Let's see, what else? Where did we go after that? We went to New York after that, and that was my first time going to New York since I was in 7th grade, so a long time. And you know, when you're that young, you're not really going to New York. You're kind of you're like going to be a tourist. And this time I didn't really go to be a tourist. I mean, we were a bit of a tourist, but my friend Casey actually was our little tour guide, and so we got to visit Brooklyn a lot, which was really fun. We got to see some cool parks and eat some insanely good food. Oh my gosh. And it was just such a wonderful time in New York. It was so cool. dang, that city's big. Crazy big. I couldn't believe it. You know, I always, you hear, oh, New York's big. There's a lot of people, whatever. It's big. It's huge. And there's so many people. I just wasn't prepared. But it was a lot of fun. We had a great time in New York. And, yeah, that's pretty much what we did last week. It was a pretty fun trip. Saw some cool sights, bought some cool art, ate some good food. It was a fun time all around. And I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back to New York. I feel like we were only there for like 3 days. And we saw so much in 3 days, but 3 days was not enough at all. So we got to go back. Oh, Twiz, we were so close to you. We were in Bluebell. If that's where we were in Philadelphia. So it's like a Philly suburb. Is that close to where you are, Twiz? Because that seems like everything there's kind of... There's a bunch of suburbs, but they all seem pretty close to each other. Yeah, I get that. It was a very crowded city, definitely. I definitely got a little bit of anxiety while we were there because of all the people, but it was also kind of fun. It was like kind of a fun anxiety. Just a little bit, you know? And we were only there for 3 days, so it didn't get too overwhelming. But I definitely get that, understand that comment. I should go to Italy, Cosmo. We really want to go to Italy. Jules and I were talking about, we've been talking about our honeymoon a bit because we are gonna get married soon, and we've been thinking about where we want to go visit, and Italy is high on our list. I am Italian, at least half of me is. It's this half. You can tell, right? Yeah, I see, like, this half is, like, really Italian, and then this half is, like, what even am I? And yeah, so we really want to go see Italy very badly. I got a lot of family there that I've really never met, in Sicily, and yeah, I've always wanted to see it. I also really want to see a lot of places in Europe in general. I would love to go to Germany, and Amsterdam and Denmark, and I mean, there's so many different places I want to go to in Europe. So far, I've only gone to Paris and, well, just like France in general. I've gone to France a decent amount, and then London. And, oh man, I want to see Spain too. Really, really bad. Though I believe you, Twiz. I don't know where any of those places that you just said are, but I totally believe you. Really close. Wow, yeah, I was so close to you. I should have left a little hidden crochet thing for you. I didn't know. I didn't know you were so close. Two, three, and then another increase. And now, I'm already done with our second half. Now we just need to start making the arms, which, I mean, isn't that crazy? It's so quick. It's been like not even 15 minutes of crocheting, and we're already like almost halfway there. Okay, well, before I keep going, a couple things. First off, I feel like it needs to be even brighter. It looks so dark in the camera. We need to vote on our secondary color for this pattern. So, yeah, let's choose a vote for a secondary color. I think I want to try doing a kind of a weird options here. So I think we'll choose our main four. Or, I mean, our main other three. So we got teal, purple, and pink still. And then I think it might be fun to try white or black. Jules, white or black? Black. Jules thinks we should try black. Okay, so those are your votes. You can choose between teal, purple, pink, or black for our secondary color. And the secondary color is going to be doing things like little baubles on the side. We might do lines. We're going to be voting on details after I get the main part put together. But go ahead and vote now on what you want our secondary color to be in the chat. I'm going to vote for... I'm going to vote for this one. Oh, that's a hard vote, though. Yeah, I'm voting that one. I'm voting that one. Okay, so go ahead and vote for that. We will also definitely need suggestions for different kinds of additions to this here C star. So we will need some help with some suggestions there. Okay, wait. Single crochet. Repeat rounds. Okay, single crochet in the next 4. Okay. So 1. Ah, yes. Okay, now I remember. 4. And then I take on this one here. And we start in this last stitch. Like, I think like... Oh, yes. Okay, now I remember. Should we go like this? And then I just go into this last stitch here, and we keep crocheting on the next one like this. Go 1, and we don't work around that tail end, I don't think. 2, yeah, we don't. 3, I think so. Okay. 4 and 5 like that. And then we go back to the other one. Yes, and then we go into this stitch here. And then we keep working around. And that's how you make, look at that. So now it's all connected. And now we're just making our legs of our C star. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe I've never done something like this. It's kind of surprising. Ooh, what if we put frilly hairs around the outside of the starfish? Katrina, that is a fun idea. I might have some good yarn for that. Ooh, that's a really fun idea. Like along the edges, maybe? That's a fun idea. I think we can try that. I think that sounds doable. We're just gonna single crochet in each stitch now. And we just got a bunch of legs to make now, so it'll be pretty just like easy-ish. Just kind of repetitive, but not in a bad way, you know? Not in a bad way. Any other good ideas for our little C star here? Any other ideas? Oh, hey, Tina. How you doing, Tina? I love your little Goblin King icon. I know I've told you that before, but I still love it. Bye, Tad. My yarn just pulled this up with us. Does that mean that we need to use it for our piece? Maybe. Maybe he needs sunglasses or glasses. Maybe. Maybe the universe was just telling us that. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've just finished round 2. Two rounds and then... Oh, no. I'm only halfway done with round 2. One. Oh wait, am I? No. I did finish round 2. Okay, so this next round is 1, 2, and 3. There we go, and then a decrease. Okay, we got it. We're on track. It's gonna be easier now that I have decreases to help us keep a little bit better track. A beak? A beak? Interesting. Suckers, maybe suckers. Ooh, we have an agreement on the glasses. Oh my god, Katrina! I've always wanted to do that exact thing, Katrina. Katrina just said that they used the Pod People pattern, the Pod People design, which is like my little... Actually, I had one out of me. No, I have another one right here. Thank you. That one's there to keep an eye on you. This is what Katrina's talking about. This is a little version of me. It's a little... I call them Pod People. And this one's actually a finger puppet, which is kind of fun. And Katrina just said that they made little versions of their D&D party with them, and that is so cool. I've always wanted to do something exactly like that. So that is really cool. I have made a few, but I've always wanted to do a full party of it. 1, 2, 3. Another decrease here. And that'll be the end of round, I believe that's round 8 for us. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, please, yes, please do tag me in that picture. I would love to see it. Hi, Hillsimp. You traveled east to west and back at the same time as I traveled east to west. That's cool. And you were just getting bored with podcasts when the stream popped up. I love that. No, I haven't finished the bunny, Cosmo. I've been bad at that. I should do that next. I play D&D on Tuesday, so I should do it on Tuesday. But man, my little bunny character in D&D is getting really powerful. We just leveled up, I think, to level 12? Yeah, 12. But my bunny is actually like 2 different classes. He's a warlock and a rogue. So I took those levels in rogue instead of doing them in warlock, which might not make much sense to too many people out there that aren't really D&D peeps, but it was a good move. There's not really much more I can do with warlock. Hillsimp, thank you so much. Hillsimp just gave us $10 for a honeymoon fund. They said Italian honeymoon fund. That's so sweet. Let's add something to the background for you, Hillsimp. Let's see, what do we add? Oh, this is what we add for you, Hillsimp. Because you are just a little angel, we're gonna add you a little angel squid. Look at how cute this angel squid is. We made this on a live stream along with a demon octopus, which might pop out if anybody else donates and wants a demon. And I still am like just so obsessed with this one. It's just so cute. And the wings are like really, I'm just really proud of that. Really cute stuff. Okay. Thank you again for your support. Whoa, Chema ordered a kit in July and it finally arrived. It took a month. Where do you live, Chema? That shouldn't take that long to get there. That's kind of weird. But maybe if you live really far away, I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, we're decreasing down now. I am so excited, by the way, for next season. I've made some really, really cool designs. I'm trying to get a little bigger with my designs for season 3, because we made so many little designs in season 2, all these little miniature amigurumi, that I wanted to try to do something a little bit bigger in season 3. So we're making some kind of big patterns. I'm very excited to share them. We'll be looking a little bit more at season 3 next week. Where, by the way, next Friday, same time, same place, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing a big season finale for season 2. I've been thinking a lot about the seasons, right? And season 1 we did plants, season 2 we're doing these ocean critters, and then season 3 we're doing a bunch of holiday themed patterns. But what I was thinking about was, you know, they're called seasons. We should do season finales and a season premiere and stuff like that. Like, I just think that'd be really fun. Maybe even trailers for future seasons and stuff. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I just think that'd be a lot of fun. So, oh wait, what? Oh, yes. Okay, we gotta add a face on in a second. But yeah, anyhow, I've been thinking a lot about doing season finales, and so we're gonna do a season finale next live stream, and then we're gonna do a season premiere the live stream after. So we're gonna do kind of like we're just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna have fun with it. I'm really excited for next live stream though, because I mean, you know a lot about the miniature patterns and stuff, but I've been putting a lot of effort into them, and I have a few little surprises for you that I'm excited to share. In fact, if this video, I'll make you a deal. This video gets, oopsies. If we get 100 likes, I'll give you a sneak peek. We're at 64 right now. If we get to 100 likes, I'll give you a sneak peek at something that I designed on my trip to New York that I'm so proud of, that I'm really excited to share. But you know, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. So go ahead and like this video if you can, and if we get to 100 likes, I'll give you a little sneak peek at next something I've been working on. You know how I am too. Sometimes I like to keep little surprises. Keep you on your toes. I think this is side B. Okay, we're gonna start right here for our next arm. I'm kind of supposed to make the face right now, but I kind of want to try, because we might be customizing the face. I'm gonna do a couple of arms first, and this way it'll make it a little easier, I think, for me to make the face more centered. Oh, this end is supposed to be a lot longer than that. Hold on. Let's try this again. Okay. You need a little bit longer of a tail end here so that we can sew the things closed. It's not the end of the world if you don't. It just makes it a little bit easier if this end is a little longer, like that long. Oh, Tina wants to know, how am I, how is Jules, how is Jack, and how's the cats? I like how Jack Gurgle is your third most important in the group. Oh no! But you're crocheting, and you're in a good mood. All right, Tina. Well, I'm sorry that you're having a bit of a rough time there. I hope things get better. I'm glad Crochet is there to at least keep you company. That must be pretty rough though. I hope you get better. And I hope you figure out what's going on. Good luck. The cats are doing great. They missed us quite a lot on our trip, so they are pretty happy for us to be back. Jimbo has been insanely attention-y since we've got back. He never leaves my side. I'm actually really glad that he's asleep right now because I wasn't really expecting that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're good. Phoebe is adorable as always. I think she gained a few pounds while we were gone, but I don't know. Maybe she was always a little chubby and I just never really noticed. And then, let's see. Jack Gurgle's doing great. He found an old log in the backyard that he's been ripping apart and turning into a bench, but it doesn't really look like a bench. It looks more like a tent. So that's what Jack's been up to. I'm just kidding. He's sitting right here. Cosmo, how does a collaboration work? That's a good question, Cosmo. It depends on the artist that I'm collaborating with. Usually, collaborations work where I actually do. So one thing as a designer that I really respect is getting paid to, like, for what you do. I like being compensated fairly for my work, and so I try to do the same for other artists. So even though a collaboration is a lot more it ends up being a lot more work for myself than I really anticipate, I still do pay all of our collaborators. So the first thing is I pay them. I offer them a certain amount for a rough draft. Usually the rough drafts are pretty rough. They're not really, they need to be tested. They're just like basically the artist's like initial idea and their first prototype, and then they write down that. And then I take it from there. I go ahead and crochet it up the prototype. I create different like how I kind of like edit it down and produce it a little bit so that it's a little bit easier to digest. Maybe I'll add certain things in here and there for to make it a little bit more easy for the more beginner crocheters sometimes. Move some stuff around. I know for this pattern, for example, it was almost entirely this way. I moved the face slightly and I added a different section on how to sew these little holes on the sides together. But for the most part, Drew pretty much nailed it on the first try, which was really cool. And then I record the video tutorials, I edit the video tutorials up and make the photos, I put it in a PDF. So it ends up still being a lot more, like I say it's a collaboration, and it absolutely is. It's not my original design at all. But Club Crochet, you know, we do put a lot of production work into the collaboration as well. So I try to make it so that it is as worthwhile for me as it is for the designers as well. So I really wanted to make it a collaboration piece because I know there's a lot of companies out there that will take advantage of other crocheters and basically offer them exposure, quote unquote. It's happened to me a few times, to do work for free. And I just don't feel like that's right, especially if you're going to do all the work for free. So I try to make sure that whenever we do collaborations, there's still some heavy lifting from our side, and also they are compensated fairly. So that's my little answer there. As far as like the ideas go, I leave it pretty open-ended, at least for these new seasonal crochet kits. It makes that a lot easier, where I can be like, with Sir Pearl Grey and Jerubi Zoo, what's been kind of fun with these new kits is like I can be like, hey, you know, next season we're doing holiday hookups, and here are the colors that we're going to be using. I'm going to send you a kit. Design something with the colors. It doesn't have to work. It doesn't have to like use only a certain amount of each one. I leave it pretty open-ended. I just give them the theme and the colors and say, you do with it what you want to, and then we'll morph whatever you've made to make it a little bit prettier, a little bit more fun. It's been really fun to do though. I'm very, very excited. I haven't seen yet what Drew has for season 3 yet, but I do have what Philip made for season 3, because I commissioned each of them for a pattern for 4 seasons in a row. So Philip's got a pretty fun one for this next season that I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, you totally can make that. I didn't think about that at all, because of the colors that are involved. I think it's really fun. I think you're gonna like it a lot. And the fun thing about all these collaborations is that they are just bonuses. The kits are not directly designed around these collaborations. Like, I did add this pattern and the anglerfish in this season, but there are other patterns as well that you can make in alternatively instead of these ones. And I'm gonna try to keep that process going for future seasons as well. So season 3, for example, all the patterns in season 3 are already designed for what you can make with the kit. And then any additional patterns that we're getting designed by our other crocheters are just cherries on top. They're just extra patterns that you can make in addition to or instead of some other patterns. So it's kind of fun. It's like a fun little, like, it's like a fun system for collaborating that also is just like cool for everybody involved. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really cool. And I'm really excited to show you what Philip made for our next season too. Taylor, what's going on, dude? Hey, my brother is finally in the chat. We got the whole family here. How cool is that? Hey, bud. Taylor is my brother, by the way, if you don't know. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Did the music end? I believe it did. Okay, let me finish this round real quick, and then I'll add the music back in. Oh, Rudezilla is a Rudzilla? Rudzia? You let me know how to say your username. It's they said that they haven't crocheted amigurumi in a long time, but they're currently making a scarf with spiders for fall. That is fun. I would love to do that, but it's a legal obligation that I do not make spiders because someone in this house is deathly afraid of spiders. So I do not crochet spiders, usually. At least she doesn't know that I do. All right, let's add the music back in. We're going to go, let's go with, this one. Yeah, that's fun. And then we'll go to that one next. We've got a lot of autumn themed stuff ready for next season too. Hey Alice, how you doing? Oh, you know what? I think we've done our vote for a secondary color pretty well. Let's go ahead and end that as well while we're at it. And then we'll... Okay, and then we're gonna take suggestions. Oh, cool! Secondary color's purple. That's what I voted for too. Very cool. So we're gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of our purple out right now, and then our next thing that I want to ask you for is I'm gonna do a Q&A, so you can let me know what additions you think we should add to our Sea Star. Any additions that you have in mind, whether it be hats, whether it be different, like, do you want us to add little dots to it? Do you want to do lines? Do you want to do zigzags? Should we do something fancy on the back? Maybe a spiral? Your ideas are what we're looking for. Any kind of ideas on how to customize it. Do you want to do glasses? Do you want to do blah-dee-dee, blue-dee-dee-blue? You get the gist. We're going to say, how should we customize our starfish? Any idea is a good idea, unless it's a bad idea. But just don't give me really bad ideas. That's all. But really, I'm very curious to see what your ideas are. There is there should be a link now for the Q&A in the chat if you're there. If you're not there, if it's not there, feel free to just put it in the chat. And if someone sees something that someone put in the chat and they aren't able to add it to the Q&A, can you please add it to the Q&A for them? That would probably make things really easy. And also let me know who submitted these ideas, because they deserve credit. A tambourine. Interesting. Oh, wow. Glasses, I think, is a great idea. A hula hoop or a cane. Oh, a cane would be very interesting, too. I do really like the frilly hairs idea, for sure. Yeah. Half a dozen you got there in the Q&A. I see that. Katrina said the Q&A is not working on her phone, which is kind of a bummer. I wish I knew how they worked a little bit better. I wish I had a better system for this, but I don't yet. I am working on other systems, though, in the future. We're working on a bunch of different new stuff for the website that I'm actually really excited to share, but I'm not really ready to share it just yet because they're just very early ideas for right now. But we are working on new stuff. A little tiny star. Oh, we could do that. Give them we could do little babies. That would be kind of fun. Little stars would be fun. That'd be really easy too. I could easily do little stars. And Cooper said that they can help add stuff to the Q&A if people are having trouble. Thank you, Cooper. You are so helpful. Everybody, quick little thank you, Cooper. Ooh, spikes. That's an interesting suggestion. Who said that? Miriam. That's an interesting suggestion. I like that. I know it's not my fault, but I still want it to work well. Ooh, messed that one up. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. We're almost done with our second limb here. We want to do 3 limbs, and then I can start adding our face. So if you want a different smile, for example, you don't want to do just a classic smile, but we want to do a different kind of smile, then that is a great thing to add to the Q&A. Any ideas like that? Because we could do like a little like... I've done a few different options for smiles in the past. Did I mess up? I think I did, because this is already 6 stitches. Which means I... 2, 3 decrease. Hold on. And then 1, 2, decrease, 1. How did I mess this up? Where did I mess this up? Let's undo this decrease really quick and look at our piece more. 10, 10, 8. That should be 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So how did I mess this up? 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease. I don't know how it got messed up. Jimbo! That's not your yarn. Sorry, buddy. I don't know how that got goofed up, but it looks like my pattern's right. I mean, like, where I'm at is right. I don't know. I got lost for a second there. Weird. One, 2. Yeah, okay, cool. We're on it. We're on track now. Oh my gosh. You are obsessed with that little squid. Jimbo is obsessed with this little squid with the pirate hat on. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I had my phone. How do I show you this? Hold on. Maybe I can take a picture from my iPad. Yes, I can. Okay, ignore how messy this is. Ignore how messy this is, but look at this. This is right there right now. Look at how cute I can't zoom in? Why can't you zoom in? No, whatever. I'll zoom in personally. Look at my cat. You're so cute. They deserve to see. Okay, let's put this back together. Worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, we got 3 more here. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, so we got 2 little limbs done. Out. I did forget to sew this up, but that was part of the process, and I totally forgot to do that. So, oopsies. No worries, though. I can sew it up. Sew it up in a second. Let's go to the next one, though. We want 1 more limb to go before we start adding other stuff to it. Ooh, a smirk or a tongue sticking out. I like that idea, Alice. Okay, maybe we need to do like a pause on... How about a mom to be? That's interesting. Frilly hairs. Yes, that's a great idea. Okay. Let's do... we'll do 1 more limb, and then I'll start doing votes for the face. Because we're getting a lot of suggestions about like the outside, all the details and stuff, which are definitely needed. We are going to be using those. But our face is going to be made first. So doing a quick vote on different additions to the face, I think is a really good idea. One stitch there, and then I leave this and I have it stick on the outside. See, that's the goal. You want to have this tail end out this way for sewing stuff together. It's a little trick that I figured out when making my second of these. 4 and 5. This side. 1. 4 and 5. Look at, we are cutting it close on the cyan, which is really cool. This is all the cyan we've been using throughout all of our live streams, by the way, and we've made a lot of things with cyan in these live streams. Let's see. We used it for our jellyfish, we used it for our whale, we used it for our dolphin, we used it for for the details of our anglerfish. We use this for a lot of different projects, and now for the seahorse, it's like, wow, actually has a lot of yarn. You know, it depends on the kits, obviously, like what patterns you can make with it, but I'm really proud of this last kit. I think it is a really good one, and I hope I keep making them better and better. I think they will be better and better too, although the plant one also is really cool. It's just a fun idea that, like, you know, they just keep getting... I'm learning. Who would have thunk it? I'm a learning. Three, 4. Oh. And another exciting thing that I'm doing right in, like, only a few more days now. Probably by the end of October, really, actually. So, a few weeks. Is when I'm going to start really thinking about the next 4 seasons. I have ideas on what I want to do for 4 seasons after, but I do want to do more. Suction cups. I like that idea, Ashley. We can do suction cups. That's a possibility. Filling it with catnip's a good idea, Alice. I've never really done that, but I really should start, because I know Jimbo doesn't really care that much about catnip. He's got like a really stuffed up nose, so I think he just like literally can't smell it. But Phoebe is obsessed with catnip. She very much likes it. She gets kind of weird though. I mean, I guess all cats kind of get weird with catnip, but yeah, let's see. I wanted to talk about the season. So we got season 1 was photosynthesis, and then we did Under the Sea for season 2. Season 3 we're doing holiday hookups, and then for our 4th season, the last one for a year is going to be Sweet Stitches. That's what we're going to be calling it. Sweet Stitches. So we're going to be making a bunch of baked goods and candy and fruits as well. It should be pretty fun. And then after that, it's a secret, baby. But I'll be releasing it in the new year. I'll be talking more about what the next season is going to be in the new year. And I have ideas. But I also want to get suggestions from the community too. So I'm going to be doing a vote, or not a vote, a poll. Not a poll. What's the word I'm looking for? A form. That's it. I'm going to be doing a form probably by the end of October, maybe early November, for suggestions for next seasons. I do have a few seasons in mind, definitely. But after those, I want to start to get some suggestions from everybody. A baguette. See, there's a good baked good. It is, yeah, it totally is, Girly Gam. Oh, what brand of yarn are we using? What a great question. Thank you so much for asking, Girly Gam. We are using my own brand of yarn. That's right, we got our own brand of yarn here at Club Crochet. We're using, let's grab this one. This is it, Club Crochet's Amigurumi cotton yarn. This is a cotton yarn that I made specifically for Amigurumi. I got this designed. The yarn is really cool. It's I know a lot of people have heard me do the whole spiel about this a bunch of times, so I already want to apologize to the people that have heard me do this a million times, but it's really, really cool yarn. What makes it so cool is that it's worsted weight cotton yarn, but it is a multi-ply yarn. It's a 4-ply yarn, but each ply consists of multiple plies. Let me explain what that means. Most yarn, actually, I might have an example of a different yarn. Yeah, I think, yeah, okay, so here's an example of a regular cotton yarn. Most cotton yarns are like this. Let's see how zoomed in I can get here, actually, because this is pretty good stuff to learn. So this is a normal yarn, and it is a 4-ply yarn. Most cotton yarn is a 4-ply yarn. There's a bunch of different kinds though, but what 4-ply yarn means is that there's 4 strands here that are twisted together into one, and if you kind of pull it apart here, you can see those 4 strands really clearly. Okay, so there's your 4 strands there. See? Pretty simple. The Club Crochet cotton yarn though is not only is it 4-ply yarn, so there's 4 strands, but here, I'll show you on this yellow one. Okay, but each one of those strands are in and of themselves. Actually, let me get a different, oh, here, we'll do this purple. Every one of those strands are in and of themselves 4-ply yarn. So it's like a bunch of strands put together. So you can see how tightly wound it is there. And here's the 4 strands. So you can kind of see 1, 2, 3, 4 there. But you can also see that each of these are actually also 6-ply strands of yarn. It's like a bunch of little itty bitty threads twisted together, and then those are twisted together into this big one. What that makes is really, really clearly defined stitches. Like, look at how clear each of the stitches are. It also makes the yarn extremely hard to split by accident, which makes it really good for beginners. And it holds the color really, really well, which means that each of the skeins are really close colors to each other, and they're very vibrant, as you can clearly see. I'm really proud of this yarn. I think it's really, really cool. We have color packs available now in the shop. Great way to support the channel if you want. And you get a discount if you have a Club Crochet membership. And if you really want to, you can sign up for a Club Crochet membership with a free trial, get that discount, buy whatever you want, and then you can cancel that membership as well. I mean, I'd rather you not do that, but it definitely is a possibility. I ain't gonna lie. There we go. Boom. Okay. Back to crocheting though. Rudzilla, is it possible to ship to Europe? Yes, we do ship to Europe. We ship all over. I actually haven't found anywhere that I haven't been able to ship yet to. I mean, I don't know when the last time we shipped to Russia was, but I think we've even shipped to Russia. My thread of my yarn is not being stuffed in well, and I'm accidentally pulling it through, so I want to try to hide it a little bit better. There we go. This is from our tail end, from when we sewed everything together. Okay, back to it. But yes, we do ship to Europe. How many rolls? Makes me wonder how many rolls one ball is. Did I miss? Oh, do I have any favorite brands of yarn other than my own? My favorite brand, let's see, other than my own, I really like, Joanne Fabrics has a brand of yarn called Buttercream that I really like. It is a really fuzzy yarn. We actually might end up using it for this pattern to make, because someone suggested we do fuzzies on the outside. Here, I'll show you it. I think I have some at hand. Somewhere right here. I usually have a ball of it somewhere. It's like really, really fuzzy yarn. I think it's like an alpaca mix or something. I use cotton so much though that most of my yarn actually is cotton. Where is it? I can't find it. Well, I'll show you another brand of yarn that I really like. This is the wool yarn I really like. This is Patton's classic wool yarn. It's a really good wool. So I do like that as well. I like using natural fibers if I can. I don't really like using acrylic. It kind of hurts my hands. And also, it always makes my projects look a little bit more like cheap. I don't really know what word to use. Like, it just doesn't look as good. And I think it's because it's like rough yarn or something. I don't really know, but I just don't like the way my patterns ever look with acrylic yarn, and it doesn't feel good to use either. I do like Lily Sugar and Cream yarn. It's pretty good as far as like a cotton yarn if you need it in a pinch. Yeah, those are some pretty good brands that I like. I really like Lion brand a lot. I think they have really good yarn, especially Heartland yarn is really good. It's not really flexible yarn, but the colors are so good. I think I have some of that here too somewhere. Where would that be? Not really sure. I'm not really sure, but I like using it for grass a lot. It's my favorite yarn to use for grass. Ooh, I haven't tried Lazy Days yet. Okay, I think that's the end of this round, or this limb. Yeah, cool. So we got 3 done. Now we can start adding our face. And I did get a few suggestions for different ideas for mouths. So let's go ahead and throw in a vote here for mouths. Oh my gosh, Zoe, your ideas are so outlandish but beautiful. Zoe said that we should give it ninja stars. So there's a little ninja star. That'd be fun. Okay. I'm going to end the Q&A just for a second. I'll bring it back in just a bit, but we want to make a face first. Yeah. Let me write these ideas down, though. Houses. Okay. All right, we're going to do a poll. Basic smile, tongue out, chubby face, kissy face. Okay, I give you 4 options for faces. I think they're pretty solid options. You can choose a basic smile, a face with the tongue out, which would work pretty well because we're not using pink, so that would be kind of fun. A chubby face. A chubby face kind of looks like what do we have that has a chubby? Oh, this guy. This is a chubby face, kind of like a little like fat face. You can see the little lines on the side there. Or the last option was chubby face. Blah, blah, blah. What was the last option? Oh, a kissy face, like a little 3 kind of. It looks like a little 3. So all those are options. You choose. I know what I'm voting for. And by the way, we're still looking for 100 likes. So we only need 8 more likes to get to 100 likes. And I will share with you a project that I have been working on that is really fun. So we're trying to get that within this live stream. I'm going to add eyes in, and I won't lock them into place until we're sure about the placement. But this might help us to, at the very least, like visualize the face a little bit more. So we're going to go right here for one eye. I think it's a pretty good spot. And we're going to do 8mm eyes, by the way. If you want to get eyes and help support this channel, I do have bottles of eyes still available. I think I only have a few more, but they are still available if you want one. They come in 8mm or 6mm eyes. Yeah, we're gonna try to get to. Let's try to get to like 25 votes if possible. Ashley, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay. We might not get to 25 before I want to add the actual face. What I do think we're going to need, though, so we do a flat, or we're going to need pink yarn. I know that for a fact because of how this vote is going. Girly Gam, good question. Girly Gam asks, do I ever deal with crochet burnout? And if so, how do I overcome it? It's a really good question. I do deal with crochet burnout every now and then. Usually the way I overcome it is I instead of working on actual things that are crocheted, I work on things that I can do with my crochet. So whether that is writing out patterns or working on the website or working on a game. So as a lot of people here know, I make a lot of board games with my crochet. So sometimes when I don't really want to work on crochet anymore, I'll work on something that my crochet can still be used for that still gives me that creative inspiration but isn't actively crocheting. Sometimes when I have crochet burnout but I know I really want to crochet still, but I'm like, I just don't want to think while I do it, I'll work on like the most simple project in the world and just do it while I'm hanging out with friends or watching TV. So that works sometimes, but yeah, I totally feel that. Crochet burnout is definitely a thing, and it can happen to you. So I don't know. Those are my tips. Anybody else have any good tips for if you guys have crochet burnout? How do you deal with it? And we're gonna go ahead and end the poll because it is more than enough. because 60% of that vote went to the tongue out. So I don't think anything else is even going to be close. Although chubby face was 25% too, so that's pretty good. We're going to be using a little bit of our black thread. We do have black thread available in the shop too. A bunch of ways to support the channel if you want to. And I think the way I'm going to do a tongue out, I think we should do just a straight mouth. I can do a curved smile, but I feel like it might be better if we just do a straight mouth and then add a tongue on the straight mouth. So we go like up through this stitch. In fact, it might even curve into a smile just naturally. But I'm thinking if we go 1 to 2 like this, and we keep the smile somewhat small, like that. See, it kind of just like makes itself like a smirk, just naturally, which is pretty cute, especially if we add a little tongue right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and double knot this black thread in place though, because I actually like where that ended up. I was obsessed with this song in middle school. I had it on my iPod, I remember. I was a very nerdy middle school kid. Who isn't though, right? Okay, so there's a little mouth. I like the eyes, but I'm still not ready to lock them into place. Let's add a little tongue. I have just a bit of pink yarn left over from that. Someone asked something about my mini patterns earlier, and I totally missed it. Let's see. I missed it. Whatever. Katrina says they usually deal with burnout by playing video games or focusing on drawing or sewing. Usually changing art forms helps you a lot. Yeah, I totally feel that. But sometimes it's okay. You said, this is what Katrina said. Sometimes you just need to put it down and take a break, and that's okay. And I totally agree with Katrina there. Sometimes you just need a little sec. Just take a beat, circle back. Okay, so we're gonna do I want to do just really the tiniest, bittiest tongue. And what I'm gonna do is just come out with the pink yarn here and then over the black yarn so that it looks like it's actually in the mouth. I think I probably will repeat this once. Let's see. Oh, that might be a little too small. Yeah, I think that's too small. Bloop. Let's try that again. I think we're going to go the other way around this time. We're going to start from over the mouth. Like that. And then we'll go down. Because I want it to be like this. Right? Is this too simple? Maybe this is too simple. I don't know. Let's try like that, though. And if we double it up, I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see what happens if we double it up. Like that. We go boom. And then we do another one like that, so it makes like a tongue into the body. Oh, it's a big tongue. Is that too big of a tongue? Ooh, I don't even think that looks like a tongue. I mean, actually, it does kind of look like a tongue. It just looks like creepy. I don't like it, and I want it to look better. Please. Be better. I don't know what I did here to mess this up so bad. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Pull our black thread a little bit. Okay. We'll try tongue on this side instead next time. Hello, humans. That's what Rebecca says. Hey, Just once through. Zoe thinks we should just do a mlam. Let's try from this side though. I think you're kind of right. I think we just need like just a subtle tongue. A mlem tongue, as Zoe says. Like this, and we'll go mlem over. No. Go mlem down. No. Let's try it under the black. I don't like, well. Like a tongue. I don't usually have this much problems with adding a tongue. Like that, right? Or do we do up? That? No, I want it down. Yeah, down to the side. Maybe to over to there. Let's try that. We feeling it? You feeling it yet, Mr. Krabs? Huh? Are you feeling it? Try one more. We'll just try a double, just because I'm curious. I'm a curious cat. No, that's too much. Zoe's right, that's too much. I hate when Zoe's right. No, not really. I don't know, it's just not feeling it. It's just not, I mean, it just doesn't look like a tongue to me. It looks like they have a cold sore or something. Okay, we'll just do straight down then, like into here. Are you enjoying watching me struggle adding a tongue? I hope you are. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. It looks like maybe the trick was having it so there's a little bit of black on the other side of the mouth too, so you know it's like coming out of the mouth. That might be the trick. What do we think? Is that enough of a mlem? Does he look like he's gonna go? Yeah, it does actually. Hey, Slay Crochet. Yes, I do remember you. How are you doing? I feel that, Katrina. I definitely get that. I get that feeling. That's not bad actually. I think that's pretty good. We can always add more later also, so I think that's good for right now though. I am doing pretty good, Slay Crochet. Pretty good indeed. I'm kind of also in the camp of doing eyelids, or I mean, I know we kind of want to do glasses later. I think glasses would be really fun. But what if we did like, you know how sometimes on my crochet I do like under eyelids? Here, I'll show you an example. One sec, I got a goblin here that I do it with. So, you know how like sometimes I do this with my eyes? Where it's like under the eyelid, right there? I'm wondering if we should try that with this pattern too. It might be kind of fun. And we have this long piece of yarn anyhow that we can try it with. realistically, it's not gonna hurt. So let's give it a shot. I'm glad y'all like watching me struggle. I appreciate that. It's nice to know that I'm not struggling alone, though. I think we're gonna try right here, right next to the eye. And then we're gonna go over like this. I think it'll look more like happy if I do it this way. I mean, we could do cheeks too. Like, instead of doing it with the same color, we could do cheeks with a different color. But you see how like that just changes it ever so slightly? I don't know. What do we think about that? Do we like that? It might be cuter to do with cheeks than in the same color. What do you think? Let me know. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to get started on the next of our limbs. Limbs. A limbs. One. Throw that over because we're going to need it, and then we'll keep going. I think we can go pretty quick on this next limb, though. 6. What is my Starbucks order? I bet you can guess. It's pretty much a basic B order. I usually just like to get a an iced vanilla latte. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm so basic, but it's just what I like, okay? Usually I do oat milk, so I'd kind of change it up there, maybe? I don't know. Ugh. Ooh, 2 more likes. We just need 2 more likes, and then I will show off something that I made over my trip to New York that I'm actually pretty excited to share with you. Maybe we'll get there before we finish this limb, or after, or never. Never's fine, if it happens. Dude, Dragon Puppeteer, I love that name. Do you make puppet dragons? That's dope if you do. And thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You want to crochet? Well, great news, Dragon Crochet. It is achievable, and I can teach you. If you want to learn, there is a free series that I designed at crocheting101.com, and I've got a whole bunch of free tutorials and patterns. Everything I make has full video tutorials, and it's the coolest thing in the world, so you totally should learn how to crochet. I actually do crochet a lot of puppets too that you might actually really like. For example, Tina's gonna love this. Hello? Is anybody there? What's up? Oh, I think that there was this guy, Dragon Puppeteer, that wants to learn how to crochet. Nah, you don't need to learn. It's not even that important. You can't even do like anything with crochet. Dude, this is like a crochet channel. It would be like really cool if you like supported me for once in your life. Support yourself. Thanks a lot, dude. You're great. You're great, Jack. Thanks for all your support. Wow. You know, he can be so rude sometimes. I need to get way more into puppet patterns. Actually, that is what I've kind of been thinking about for one of the seasons in the future. What do you think about that? Do you think that'd be cool? I think it'd be pretty cool to do a seasonal crochet kit where you make puppets, your own puppet. That'd be dope. Little puppets, big puppets. Tina says they love you. One, two. Buckle my shoe. This guy was making me struggle. 1, 2, 3. Bim, bim, bim. Do 4. Stepping all over my yarn. I'm going to keep this here for just a second longer. I think I want to work around it just a bit more in the next round. Three. I'm going to go 4. One, 2, 4, like that. There we go. It sounds pretty cool though, Dragon Puppeteer. Whoa, those are weird. They're like paper dragons. That's way cool, dude. This video has like 3,000 views. 25,000 views. That's great. I'm gonna like it. I love it. Dude, you're very talented. You don't give yourself nearly enough credit. All right, see you later, Dragon Puppeteer. Thanks for joining. Okay. All right, just a few more rounds, and then we'll get back to adding our face. We still need to add other things along the outside. 2, 1, 2, and then, oh wait, no, I need 3 more. There we go. We're on track. Two, and then a decrease. Boom. Ooh, a glow-in-the-dark ghost. I gotta do that too. Oh, dang it. That was something I wanted to do this season. Oh well. 2. Okay, one more round here for this limb of our starfish, and then I can show you the thing I've been working on, or something I made that I think you're gonna think is pretty cool. Well, I don't know. I hope you think it's cool. I think it was really cool. 4, 5, and 6 right there. Okay, cut the yarn, pull it through. Not too bad. We'll do some face stuff in a second, but I promised you I'd show you what I made at the end of, or by getting 100 likes, and you guys got us to 100 likes. So, y'all know, y'all seen our little goblins, right? Cute little goblins, adorable. You'll probably have seen them before, but check out what I made while I was in New York. I've been so inspired by these little miniature patterns that I've been doing, and I was like, okay, the challenge is 100 stitches or less with absolutely no sewing other than sewing it closed and maybe adding embroidery for details, but no sewing a piece onto a piece. And look what I made, you guys. Look what I made. Before you even see it, I believe there are 55 stitches total in this entire pattern. Ready? Look at this little itty bitty goblin. It's so tiny. I could swallow this goblin. It's so tiny. Itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka dot bikini. Just kidding, it's just a little goblin. And I am obsessed with it. I've made like 5 of them so far. They're so tiny, so cute, and I'm really proud of it. And I hope you like it. I will be working on a pattern soon. I'll put it in for testing a lot earlier than I will be when I'm ready to release it, but it's so cool. I'm thinking of calling them goblets, like a little miniature goblin, or a gobbles. That's an interesting name, Katrina. Yeah, pretty cute, pretty crazy that I made it in such a small amount of stitches. Yeah, so I'll get this. I'm actually the test, by the way, the new patterns are coming out next week. The new patterns being our miniature octopi patterns, we got little whales. Here's a little tiny narwhal whale. These patterns are coming out next week, so make sure to check them out when they do come out. I'm really proud of those ones, but I mean, look, I'm just so inspired now. I feel like I can make anything itsy bitsy like that. As soon as I said the stitch count, you knew what it was. That's funny. Yeah, really, really proud of it. And I hope you guys like it too. I'm glad to see a lot of people are as into it as I am. Now, I try to tell people that have no crocheting knowledge, like how cool that is. I'm like, no, you don't get it. It's made in like no stitches. And they're always like, okay. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, that is so crazy. It's crazy to make it in that little amount of stitches. I think we're going to take this out. This cheek out. I think I want to try it with a different color if I want to add that cheek like that. But yeah, I'm really proud of it. Exactly, Katrina. A bunch of mini stitched characters, and you could play Stitch with, like, you know those like miniature cards? Would that be fun? Okay. I'm really excited, so I'm going to show you one more thing that I made this like 2 days ago, because I was like, okay, if I could do a mini goblin, do you think I could do a mini orc? And I did. It's a tiny little orc. Same thing, 100 stitches or less. Itsy bitsy. And next I need to make, here, wait, look at them next to each other. So cute. And next I need to make a little troll, and then a little ogre, and then I have a whole team. And we can play Stitched in miniature mode. That's so cool. Okay. Anyhow, back to what I was doing. Can you tell I'm excited? Because I am. Oh my gosh, Katrina. Don't do that to me. You're right. Like, you're not wrong at all. Just don't do that to me. Katrina just said that if I'm doing miniature, if I do miniature stitched, I'm obligated to do max stitched, and shoot, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. A giant stitch set. Oh my gosh. And it like takes up the whole room. Oh my gosh, that would be so dope. That'd be really cool. Yeah, it's travel size stitched. Exactly. Exactly. So anyhow, there's your reward for 100 likes. I'll do something similar next live stream, because I do have other little mini ones that I've been messing about with to share. But they're not as cool as the little goblins, in my opinion. Well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't mean that. They're all really cool. I just like goblins. Yeah, right? It's pocket goblin. And you can make them like 10 minutes because there's only 50 something stitches. So like once you know how to make them, you can make so many so fast. It's crazy. I made 3 of them on the plane, and then I ran out of yarn, and I was like, oh man. Because like all I had was literally, I had a ball of yarn not even, I think it was about like, not even this big, less than this much yarn. I think it was about that much yarn total that I had. And I was like, what if I made a little goblin? And I was like, uh-oh, I love this. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. Yeah, Cosmo, that is definitely going to be... I don't know if I'm going to do a whole season of miniature patterns, but I do think that miniature patterns are going to become like a staple in the season. Like there will be a new series of miniature patterns for additional seasons. Yes, and the reason I actually designed the miniature patterns in the first place, the first one I designed was the miniature octopus that's like this. And the reason I designed these ones is because I made a game. I'll show you some. I made a game where you're a little tiny octopus and squid, and you're going around a whirlpool eating little miniature pirate ships. So the idea is like it's an actual board game, and you're like going around a whirlpool, and you eat pirate ships, and whoever gets the most pirate ships wins. The game is not the best yet. I'm still working on it. I really wanted to release the playtest for it during season 2 here, but realistically it's just not even ready for a playtest yet. I really want the board to be a little bit better and stuff. So long story short, I'm working on it. It will be out, and the test will be out soon. So as long as you have you're part of my email list, you will get notified of that. But yeah. Yes, Rudzilla, you're catching on. You're catching on, Rudzilla. There might be a few miniature Halloween patterns coming out. Maybe. One pattern at a time, but you might be onto something. Yeah, so I do want to work on my games a lot more in the future. I want to make a bunch of mini dinosaurs, of course. Stuff like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're probably going to need an extra bit of yarn here to sew this half closed, I just realized. But that's okay. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be our last leg. Oh, shoot, I just remembered. I'm supposed to stuff this up before I do too much more. So let's go ahead. I'm going to stuff it just a little bit right now. We will need to sew this part and this part closed, but I don't think it'll be too tough. This one's going to be easy. That one's going to be a little trickier, but it won't be that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and stuff it a little bit right now. I'm going to start by stuffing all of our limbs. And don't worry, we still got detail to do. Dragon Puppeteer, you're back. Oh, if there's a place on the website to report like a technical difficulty. Very good question, Katrina. There's not. The best way to let us know is by letting us know by going to emailing contact@clubcrochet.com. But I really do want to create something on the website to make that way easier to report. So yeah, let me reach out to my website developer, Jimmy, to see if he can start creating something to make that really easy. I'm just thinking like at the very bottom in the on the footer there, report a technical problem or report a pattern issue or something like that. That's a great idea though. I like that idea, Katrina. Thank you for your suggestion. Girly Gam, yes, this pattern is totally free right now, and it will only be free for a week. So by next Friday, this pattern won't be free any longer. So if you want to get it, if you want to crochet it, make it now. You should be able to access it by going to clubcrochet.com/starfish. There should be a link in the description as well. It should be like the top link in the description. But after that, it will be a member exclusive or purchasable with the bundle of Under the Sea patterns. So both of those will be the only ways to access this pattern once it goes from being free to not so free anymore. That is pretty adorable. Pretty adorable. Okay, let's keep on crocheting on. I think that's enough stuffing for right now. You can stuff it up more in a bit. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna use just a little bit of extra thread here. You know what? Let's go ahead. I'm gonna sew closed. I'm gonna sew closed this end here. Let me go ahead and stuff it just a slightly, because I want to use the end of this yarn here. Look at this little tiny stuffing stick I have. Obviously, it's not meant as a stuffing stick, but it'll work in a pinch. By the way, thank you to all your advice in the forum from last week or 2 weeks ago. I asked a bunch of questions about the Amigurumi patterns, and one of the things I asked was, what would you like me to name these patterns? And everybody said Amigurumis. Call them Amigurumis. So I got Amigurumi.com, and now I own that. It's mine. Can you believe that that was still available? Crazy. So now Amigurumi.com is going to be another section of Club Crochet patterns. It's going to be a brand new challenge that I do, where if you enter the challenge, what was I doing here? Oh, that's right. We want to just hide this end on the outside like that. The challenge is going to be patterns that use 100 stitches or less and no sewing. You're allowed to do this, that, and the other thing, but there's no sewing. And I'm just going to keep doing that challenge to myself. So when it's ready, it's going to be up on Amigurumi.com. So if you're curious about making a bunch of Amigurumi, that's where you're going to be able to. I don't think this is as long as I want it to be for what I'm going to do, but let's see, maybe it'll work. Okay. I'm doing a little bit of surgery because I forgot to sew something up earlier. Just a little bit of surgery. There we go. Jeez. Okay, now we are back on track. Let's do a few stitches there. Go ahead and stuff those in there. We're going to do the same thing with this other gap, though. Really make sure everything's sewn close. Mike, your connection's go. Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you around, Alice. Thanks for joining. Oh, yes, there is still a giveaway going on. Thank you for letting them know, Cooper. There is a giveaway going on. I don't think there's very many submissions at all for the giveaway. I'm going to end the giveaway on Monday, and the only reason I'm going to end it on Monday is because we're doing another live crochet along on Monday with Drewby Zoo on TikTok. So if you want to join the live stream on Monday, you can by going to our TikTok channel. There's a link in the description at the very bottom, and make sure to follow there. And hopefully, I don't really know how TikTok works as far as like notifying people, but I'm hoping it notifies and lets you know when we go live. But it should be on Monday. I have no idea what time, because it's mostly up to Drew for when Drew is available to do a live stream, because I'll be free pretty much kind of all day. Not really, but kind of. Concy, thank you so much. Thank you for crocheting. I appreciate your nice words, and thank you for joining. If you haven't yet, please like this video too. We're trying to get this video. Let's try to get this video to, if we can get it to 200 likes, I'll do another giveaway in our finale. If we can, maybe. We're at 111. I mean, it's definitely possible. Oh, and I forgot to also say, there is a brand new video being released tomorrow that I've actually put a pretty decent amount of work into. That I'm really excited to share. It's a bunch of just random crochet tips that I made up. So I actually think they're pretty good tips though. So if you want to check out that video when it comes out, you can by just making sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon so you don't miss it when that video comes out. But it should be out in just honestly like a few days, or in just a few hours really, because it's going to come out tomorrow. And I tried to put a decent amount of effort into it and make it really, I don't know, I'm proud of it. I tried to get like right into the details of the video right away. I wanted to start like, you know, there's certain videos where I'm cool with doing a really long introduction and stuff and like talking about how you can support the channel and stuff. But then I thought, let's try one that's like a 5 minutes long at most. And it just quickly goes through the tutorials and stuff. So I'm curious to see how it performs. I think it's going to do pretty well. And I'm pretty proud of it. So I'm curious to see what you think. It'll be out. I'm going to try to release it like at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be there for the premiere. It's really early though. I'll probably be like eyes open in the premiere in the chat, and then I'll like go to bed right after it premieres. Go right back to bed, or I should say. But yeah, coming soon. Three, and then a decrease. Okay, and then after this arm and we sew everything closed, we do need to add some details. So we're going to add, I want to add glasses. I'm just going to be honest. I just want to add glasses really bad. So we're going to add glasses to it. But I do also think that the side spikes, or not spikes, fuzzies along the edge might be really fun. So I want to try that out. Shout out to Katrina who gave that idea. I think that was Katrina. Yeah. Ooh, you get to walk in a parade tomorrow. That'll be fun, Ivy. What's the parade for? Okay, one more. There. Pretty good. Yeah, you know what I'm really happy with? Look how, like, well, I guess it's not perfectly centered. It does look a little crooked, but I don't know. Is it crooked? Should I go down there with the smile? Yeah, too little, too late. Too little, too late. It's still cute. I think you're still cute, Mr. Starfish. Mrs. Starfish? Mixter Starfish. One, two, and then three. crease. One more time. Thank you so much, Lisa. How are you today, Lisa? What are you working on? Having a nice Friday? End of the week, baby. A weekend. Speaking of weekend, Jules right now is on sabbatical. She gets a whole month off from work. That's like one of their perks from working. If you work there long enough, you get a whole month off at one point. And so she is currently on her sabbatical and loving it. She's been so creative, making a bunch of different designs. Whether that's, right now she's making a granny square bag, but using beads for granny squares. It's way cool. I'll have her share it once it's finished. I think it's really, really cool though. It's like a little puzzle. She's like putting together a big puzzle with beads. There we go. All right, we just need to stuff this up a little bit, and then there's my good, this is my good stuffing stick. None of this little weenie stuffing stick. Okay, I think we should do a series of votes now as I make our glasses. We can add a bunch of different lines, stripes. Obviously, we want to try to do the fuzz along the edge, which I don't think will be too difficult. But we also want to try to do like maybe dots, maybe lines. I don't know. It's up to you. I think we're going to start by doing, while I'm adding the glasses, we'll do a vote for dots or lines. I will make up what that looks like once we vote on it, but dots or lines is going to be the vote. I'm going to get our purple yarn because everybody voted for purple for the accent color. So we'll do purple. Pretty good. That's stuffed enough? Nah, we could use a little bit more stuffing. Just a bit more. And I'll show you the two options on how it's kind of going to look. I am going to like customize it, but a general idea would be nice for the vote. I really think we could use even just a little bit more in the tips of all these legs. So we'll just do a little bit more. I'm going a little crazy on the stuffing, but that's okay. That. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay. Here. For Columbus. I like vote dots in Columbus. From Columbus. You crocheted way too much this week. I love it. Great. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Lisa. Ooh, good question, Kemma. Chemma? Kemma. We're gonna go with Kemma. Have we designed a stingray? Actually, a stingray was one of the bonus patterns for this season that never got finished. So my plan is to work on that one after the season is over as like a, hey, remember season 3? Or I mean, remember season 2? Here's a new pattern for it. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to like put in patterns for previous seasons just randomly, just to like add some addition and give them a little bit more attention after the fact also. So there's a pattern. It was originally designed by Sir Pearl Grey, actually. So Sword Pro Gray did a design for this season as well for a manta ray. It just didn't get finished in time. It was a little bit too complicated of a pattern to finish up by the end of the season, so I kind of put it on the back burner a little bit, and then by the time I realized, oh shoot, this thing's on the back burner, the season's already almost over. So I'm going to be working on it and having it as a late addition to the season, somewhere probably in November it'll be released. But yeah, you can look out for additional patterns for the seasons even after the season is over. And if you purchase a seasonal crochet kit, you'll whether you have a membership or not, you'll get those patterns also. So it's kind of just like a fun way to get additional work way after the fact. So it was going to be like a bonus pattern. Technically you can't make all the patterns in the kit and the stingray because there's just like, it uses a lot of yarn, which is why I kind of put it on the back burner. I was like, okay, well, I'd rather put in things that I know I can be confident that everybody can crochet with their kit. So that was the idea there. Sorry about that though. That should have been out earlier, but you know, I got a lot of things I'm working on. Oh my gosh, a lionfish would be so cool, Ivy. Yeah, I also think we'll definitely come back to Under the Sea in a little while. I do want to like work on more more themes. So like we're gonna be I'll give you some hints for next season. I do want to take suggestions for next season, but we're definitely going to be going to the stars, baby, and we're going to go to the prehistoric land and stuff like that for seasons. But eventually I do want to come back to Under the Sea. I want to do more marine life, maybe do more plants as well. So yes, other previous seasons will come back eventually. At least that's the goal. Okay, there we go. All right. The main part of our sea star is actually finished now. So now we just have our detail to add. So we're gonna start by doing a vote. We're gonna have this sea star help this guy stay up a little bit better. We're gonna do a vote. The first thing that we're voting on is, do we want to do lines or dots? And I'll show you an example of both. This is one I made with lines. We might do more detailed lines than just this in ours, but this is kind of what lines would look like, and here's kind of what dots would look like. Now we're gonna do a customization for these and put them in a little bit different spots and stuff, but there is your basic idea for lines versus spots or dots. I'm gonna go ahead and put that vote in the chat right now. And while I'm doing that, we're gonna take a look at Jimbo being adorable. Wow, what a cat. Start a poll. We're gonna go dots or lines? Dots. Okay, vote is now in the poll. While y'all are voting on that, I'm gonna go get some fuzzy yarn to try doing fuzzies along the outside of our starfish. Okay, and I got a few different colors for our fuzzies that we can use to try. I think we should try this purple one though. Oh, camera change. All right, so we got a few different options for the fuzzies along the outside. I think we should try this purple fuzzy, but we might try this pink. But I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back in just a second. Continue voting and continue watching my adorable cat. And I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, I'm back. All right, what did we vote for dots or stripes? Oh, dots. Okay, cool. Dots, great choice. Now we're gonna vote for start a poll. Oh wait, actually no, that's it. That's all we needed to vote for. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna try this fuzzy along the outside. Before I think the glasses is what we'll add lastest. By the way, this is that yarn I was talking about. This is that buttercream angel hair yarn. So fuzzy, super nice. I like it a lot. We won't need too much of it though, so I actually don't want to take the wrapping off of it. I'm just gonna take a little bit of yarn off the outside. That probably is enough. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if this is gonna work, by the way, but it's worth a shot. Let's try this fuzzy yarn out. Yeah, there is a sailor whale riding into Jimbo. He pulled it and just wanted it, so you know, you gotta give the kitty what it needs to thrive. Trying to go like this. See, this is what I'm kind of thinking. If it goes around the outside like that, will that be good or bad? I don't know if that's really gonna look the way we want it to. I don't really know what I want it to look like though. Let's just try it. We'll just try like doing this along the edge. This first. Let's see how that looks. Is that what you were kind of thinking, Katrina? Like fuzzies along the edge. Imagine if it was like this, all along the edges. It would be very fuzzy. But will it really sell the fuzzies? I mean, maybe it should be more under it. What do we think? Or maybe we do fuzzies like all under it, because you know, like under Starfish, it's got like little grabbies. We could do that instead of doing this along the edge. Kind of looks like it's got sideburns right now. Starburns. What do we think? You let me know. I think I'm gonna switch gears slightly under towards the back. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking too. So maybe like this. Let's try it. What if we did like diagonal lines? Like this, this, this. That might be a lot of work though, for something that's going to be just, you know, on the inside. But let's try it. Let's try it. So like, you know, if it's more on the bottom side, we can go like there to there, and then we'll do it again. Let's see what happens here. So like that, and then like that, like a little V, and then we do another V. So kind of like that. And then we can brush it out a little bit so it's more fuzzy, but we do like a few of these under the underside so that it's got more of like little grippies. What do we think? Is that just like a waste of time, or will that look good? You decide. Okay, we'll do one more just to check it out. I can always undo this. I can remove it. I mean, it's going to be a little bit of a butt to remove, but it won't be too hard. But like that. You know, just like two V's for each leg on the underside for little fuzzy grippers. I think that's actually a pretty good idea. Yeah, it looks cool. Max, Hillsim says maximum fuzzy. I demand the max fuzz. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for this. We'll go for this. I mean, this is definitely makes it a lot easier for me too, which is nice. And still gives our fuzzy detail on the underside, and then we can still do the dots on the top. And I think I'll do more dots than normal on the top. We'll do a little bit of details. But yeah, I think that works out. Again, 1, 2, 3 up. So 2, 3. And this way I can also like make it way more unified and like, you know, the same for each leg. Should be kind of nice. Lene, how are you? How you doing, Lene? 1, 2 down. 1, 2 down. And then out. The same stitch. Yeah, this won't take too long, actually. This will be pretty quick. And I think this will be a good enough addition. Here. That. And then the other one is 1, 2, cross like that. Then up to the next stitch right here, and we continue the pattern along the outside, around the outside. Right? Will that look too weird? I really kind of think that's cool. Dang it! I just remembered. I wanted to put magnets in it. Crap. I can't do it now. Everything's still enclosed. Shoot. I really wanted to do that. I totally forgot. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. There's definitely an idea I had. 1, 2, 3. Oh well. My mistake. Yeah, that's a good point, Katrina. Like the different textures seem like it'd be really nice, really fun to like. Yeah, because you can feel the fuzzies on the back. I like that. And maybe we could do a little spiral on the very bottom too. Maybe. No promises. See how this looks first. Lol, magnet regret. Been there. Thanks, Helsim. I appreciate the camaraderie. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. That looks way cool. Looks like I kind of messed this one up a little bit though. There's supposed to be one lower right here. Should I undo it? Nah, he's just got a weird leg. Yeah, okay, let's do this one down one where it's supposed to be. That. Then up. Oh, I'm sorry, Lene. That sucks. At least you have a new knee. At least there's that. You know, you don't have a knee. You know, or I mean, you know, you don't not have a knee. But I get that. That's pretty rough. I'm sorry about that. I hope Crochet is at least helping you through it a little bit. Yeah, I agree. It won't be noticeable once I brush it out. You're totally right. Totally right. But yeah, Lene, that's a bummer. Healing is, you know, it's important, but it's boring. I get it. It probably hurts. I feel for you. I keep changing up where I'm sewing this on every time I do it, but whatever. Whatever. Mistakes are being made on purpose now. Definitely on purpose. Whatever. I don't even care. Oh, here's our space soundtrack. Going to outer space. Don't even care, yeah. You think I care? 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then, do we do a spiral? Little like, or maybe we do like a little pentagram on the bottom, or maybe we don't. Maybe that's just enough on the bottom. Maybe I'm trying to do too much detail on the bottom of this. It is very cool though, but we should spend more time on the top, and we've already been going for 2.5 hours, so yeah, I should move on. I should move on, even though I do like these fuzzies. It's pretty fun, and it kind of pulls the limbs back just slightly, which is also kind of cool. Hey, Lene, if you'd like to, how long do you have to recover for? I'm assuming it's probably like at least a few months. Email me, Lene. Maybe I'll give you a little gift to make it a little easier for you. You can email me at just louis@clubcrochet.com, and if you reach out and say, "Hey, it's Lene. You told me to reach out." Once I get to my emails later today, I can give you something to make things a little bit easier, because I can imagine that's a little rough. Oh, thanks, Cooper. Cooper's on fire. You're great, Cooper. Okay, so now we're going to add dots to the top of it. We're going to use our purple yarn here to add just a bunch of dots all around it. And what's important here, what we want to try to do at least, is try to make them a little bit uniform on each of our limbs here. The unfortunate thing is this is going to make it very clear that our face is just slightly off kilter. Like this eye, it should be down here, I'm pretty sure. And I did that, honestly, I did that on the video tutorial too, and it totally, like, whatever. It's like, I made the same mistake twice, but whatever. It's like barely noticeable though, so it's kind of not that big of a deal. And we're gonna start, let's see. Last time I did 3 dots, 3 dots, 3 dots. Maybe we do 1, 2, 3, like a triangle of dots instead. Or like a pentagon of dots, like 4 dots. Maybe? I don't know. Let's start with just doing 1 dot along the tip of all of them. So it'll be right there. Where did I do it on this one? Okay, so I did it over the decrease that's right here. So yeah, we'll go 1 right here. Right there. Let's do there. Actually, let's do it vertical. Yeah, like that. Yeah. That'll be good. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come out. Inside. Over here. A lot of purple yarn to use here. 1, 2, and 3. Through. Out, and then I always like to pull these out and then like pull the dot a little bit more. That, and then pull it down. That's pretty good. That's a good start. Okay, we got a lot of these dots to add though. Hi, bunny. How are you? We're going to stuff these dots in a little bit later. Well, I guess we can try doing it now. Let's try it with our scissors. Hey, that was pretty easy. Okay, and then we're going to do... let's just do that dot on all the sides first. So that way we know that they're all in the same spot. And I don't mess up too bad doing dots in like different spots all the way across like I kind of did on the back. Oops. And then after we add our dots here, we're going to add glasses, and then I think that's going to be it for our starfish today. It's a bit bigger and longer of a pattern than I was kind of expecting, so I wanted to maybe do more customizations, but this is a lot. I think this is enough after we do our dots and our glasses. Speaking of glasses, my glasses are currently falling off of my face. Can you see them like right on the tip of my nose? This video, we're trying to get to 200 likes. I don't know if we're going to get there, but if we can get to 200 likes, we'll do another giveaway next live stream, just like how we have a giveaway in this live stream. So there's another shout out to the giveaway. Link, as always, is in the description. Pretty good. We got 2 dots so far. Not bad. Another one over here. The nice thing with the dots is that they get like, the more dots we add, the cooler it looks. So I kind of want to do more than I did in the last one. But we will see. 1, 2. This song is sad and slow. We need to change the music. We need more excitement in our life. We're not in a drama. We're in a comedy. Comedy. I feel like I'm currently freezing in outer space with this song. What do you got for us? Let's do sky. Let's go to the skies, baby. More pep in my step. Go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next one will be right here. The song also is not very peppy, huh? No pepper. There we go. Lots of spots to do. We're only 4 spots in. Speed these spots up. Speedy spots. Three. Boom. One. That one was a little bit, maybe I did that one a little too quick. Maybe, just maybe, Okay. First row of little dots are done. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Now we should do maybe should we just do 3 as normal? Maybe we'll do 2 down, and then maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 around just the face. Maybe. We'll see. Next one, right here, we're just going to go directly on. I'm going to do a cross this time. Instead of doing vertical dot for the next one, I'm going to do it horizontal. The only reason is so that it lines up a little bit better. I am hoping that doesn't look too weird. We'll see though. Let's see, does this dot look too different from the last dot? I mean, it looks different, but I don't know. What do you think? Maybe it does look too different. Maybe I should do it this way. It's more centered this way though. That's the problem I'm having. Like maybe if I just push the dot together a little bit more, it'll look. I don't know. What do we think? I'm thinking too hard about this. Let's just go with it. As long as they're all the same, it probably won't be a problem, right? Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. 1 space and then 1. So 1 space and then 1. So it'll be right here. So many dots. Oh, this one got weird. Okay, we're gonna do that one again. I didn't like how that dot turned out. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's better. Okay. I think I got just enough for one more dot. But we have 3. Yeah. Yeah. Why not? One, 2, 3. Cool. One and 2. We need more yarn. All these extra threads I got now. Should have used some of those for stuffing it. Oh well. Okay. Stuff all these dots. Backs these dots in. There we go. Okay. 2 more here. And then I'm not sure what we're going to do after that. If I'm going to do a bunch more dots or what. Nice to know Jimbo's still in bed. Good little sleepy boy. Okay. Boom. Okay. Pretty good. Yeah. Nice. One more for our second row. Try that one again. Nice. Okay. Looks pretty good. Do we want more spots, do you think? Oh, shoot, we need to vote on names. That's right. Hold on, we need names. Okay, Q&A is open for name suggestions. Name it whatever you'd like. And I'll take my 4 favorites and we'll vote on those. There's only a few people here, so you can do more than one name if you want. Okay, so I'm thinking that we do 1 and then 2 dots along the outside. Problem is this eye is going to be really close to one of the dots because it's in like the wrong spot. It should be down here. Right? So, it might make things look a little messy. There's supposed to be 1 and then 2. It just might like accentuate that our eye is in the wrong location. 1. Maybe we'll do 1 there. 1 there. No, we should just do 1. Like that. I don't know. I actually don't know if I want to add another dot. I don't know. I kind of like the 2 dots. It's got the 2 lines on the back, 2 dots on the top. You know, let's do glasses. Let's do glasses. And then maybe the glasses will make me happy with how this is, or maybe it'll make me want to add more. So, let's add some glasses. We don't need too much here. We need our handy dandy pliers. We need our crochet hook, of course. Yeah, that'll be enough. And I think that's enough wire for us. Okay, here's how we're gonna make our glasses. I'm gonna start by going like that. Is that gonna be big enough? Yes, it will. Okay, one side of the glass is done. The other side we want to go up, around, and over. Around, and over. That. Is that far enough away? Yes. Nice. That. Cool. And then we'll shape it in a second. We'll go up. Up. That. Those are pretty cute. All right, let's see. These go into the face. Where can we add these in the face? Right here and right like there. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's adorable. Whoopsies. Bent that a little too much. Oh, no, no, no. I'm messing this glasses up. We might have to do it again. Now, we can fix this. That. Oh my gosh, actually, I kind of like it this way. I kind of like it like that. Maybe, let's do like little cheeks. Let's do little cheeks as just like an extra little addition before we call it with these glasses. But oh my gosh, those glasses really do make a lot of difference to me. Like, very, very cute. Maybe we do just a little, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I got an idea. Let me know what you think about this idea. I'm gonna use a little bit of white yarn here. And we're gonna go around the middle of the glasses so it looks like the glasses have broken in a part. You know? Doesn't that sound like a cute idea? That sounds like a really cute idea to me. It's like this. I don't know if this is gonna, how well this is gonna work, but it might work. We'll just go 1. Or we can actually use tape. We could do that. I don't know, what do we think? If I did like 1, 2... This actually might mess everything up, but... Right? So it's like this in the center. Does that look cute? Does that look like what I'm trying to like make it look like? Like the glasses are broken and they fixed them? Or does that just not really look like that? I don't know. I'm very curious to see what you think in the chat. Do we like this white yarn edition? I think I like it. If I went out here, it'll also keep the glasses on the face. Like we won't have to worry about anything coming out ever. You know? What do we think? It's like a little nerdy starfish. Witchy boy! Hey, Witchy boy! Thank you for planting so many flowers in our game. You and Cooper killed it this week. Yeah, we're gonna knot this together. We're gonna go with it and see, you know, and just see. Like that. I kind of like that, actually. I like that a lot. The light is making it look really weird, but... Ooh, that's a great name, Lene. The brightest star, because he's a genius. I like making nerds. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to try little cheeks? Or are we good with this? I'm kind of happy with it. I think I'm happy. I like the bottom. I like the top. The only thing is I wish I had a magnet in it, but nothing I can do about that now. I think I'm happy with this. Yeah, I like it. Okay. It is the perfect size starfish. We're going to use the back of this so we can prop them up a little bit. Let's vote on a name. Hello from Germany. Hi, Christina. Okay, we had a few really great names. I love that name, Ivy. Great choice. Ooh, a lot of M names. That's interesting. And then what was the other one that Luna or Lene said? Sirius. I like Sirius. Okay. He's just a silly little guy. Yeah. And I agree, Zoe. I think that's exactly what I was thinking. His cheeks are going to distract from the tongue. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with those names. I like them. All right. How do I end this poll? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's name our starfish. Here are the name suggestions that I liked the most. Hold on. Okay, name suggestions I like the most. We got Beetlejuice, which, I mean, Beetlejuice is a great name. It's also the name of a star, so that's a great choice. Margot, I don't know why, but something about Margot I really like. I don't know what it is about that name, but I've never named any crocheted thing Margot before, so it's just interesting. It's unique. Stuart, it does kind of look like a Stuart, right? They look like a Stuart a little bit. And then Sirius, which I think is a great name. Brightest star in the sky. I think it's a really, because, you know, bright, like a nerd, like annoyed. So go ahead and vote now on the name that you want the most. We're going to go to, let's try to go to at least 25 votes, and then we're going to get going. And while y'all are voting for that name, let's do a couple of last shout outs. First last shout out. There's a giveaway. Go enter the giveaway. We're going to end the giveaway on Monday. I'll announce the winner of the giveaway in the TikTok live stream that I'm going to be doing with Mr. Drooby Zoo, the designer for this art, for this creation. You can find more of Drooby's work he's at Drooby Zoo, like pretty much everywhere. Check him out. He has a YouTube channel and everything as well. So there's the first thing. Enter the giveaway if you can. Or if you'd like to. If you win the giveaway and you're not part of the live stream, don't worry about it. I'll email you to let you know that you won. So just make sure to look out for an email from me on Monday. It might come in. Next thing, super big shout out to Cooper, our anonymous donator, and Hill Simp for our donations today. Thank you so much for your support. Let's go ahead and add your additions to our pot. We got Cooper, we got Hilson. That's so cute. And then we got this giant one from Cooper. And then, of course, we've got our mystery donor there, too. We are pretty close to filling this guy up. Just a few more, actually. So thank you. We'll see if we can fill it up in our next live stream. Thank you so much to everybody that supported there. Again, if you want to support this channel, please consider doing so. You can learn more at clubcrochet.com. Memberships are probably the best way to support, or the easiest, we should say, that cost money. But probably, actually, I keep saying the best way to support, but really the best way to support is by purchasing one of our seasonal kits. And right now, if you would like to purchase a kit, we have our brand new holiday hookups season starting in just a week and a half, which means your last chance to pre-order is now. If you do pre-order, you're going to get a special limited edition pin, and this is actually a magnetic pin, which is just really cool to have. So if you want to win, or you want to get one of these pins and you'd like to get our brand new seasonal crochet kit, it is available on the website. Here's just a quick little sneak peek of the kit. I have it in a little box here, so you can kind of see. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? And we'll talk more about this next week. Speaking of next week, if you'd like to join our next live crochet along, it's going to be next Friday, same time, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the next live stream is going to be our season finale. That's right, our season finale. So we're going to be making a bunch of new patterns. What else did I want to say before we go? This pattern's only free for a week, so go get it now. You can find links to that in the description. Another shout out to all the people that have supported today. Thank you again. And let's go ahead and find out what the name of our starfish is going to be. We're going to end the poll. Ooh, half the votes. That's awesome. So 50% of the votes went to one name, which means that name was going to win regardless. So our new starfish is Sirius the Starfish. That's perfect. That's a perfect name. It's a perfect name. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure to like this video if you can. If we get 200 likes, we'll do another giveaway next live stream in our season finale. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Pasta La Pizza. I've been Louie. Jimbo's over there. What are we making next week? We're going to be making a bunch of our little micro patterns. We're going to be making a bunch of micro patterns. I think we'll just keep making them until I'm done, basically. So yeah, we've got a lot of patterns to make next week. It'll be pretty fun. We'll get a lot of votes, and it'll be a fun little thing. Special shout out to our special guest, Jiminy Cricket the cat. Thanks for being sleepy for most of the live stream, Jimbo. Thanks again for watching. Pasta La Pizza, happy hooking, and oh my gosh, Tina, no, you hang up first. Oh, stop. Oh my god. No, you hang up first. No. You hang up first. No. I'm gonna change that. Wait, hold on. Boom. Look at that, I changed the text and everything. Oh, Jimbo, you cute little baby. What an adorable baby. Okay. No, you hang up first, Cosmo. Seriously. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Yeah, bye.